Hey everyone, I'm coming to you today because I had a few conference calls today, in addition to a few one-on-one calls with a few of my clients, and a few ladies that reached out to me in reference to starting their business. Okay, let me start by saying this. 5 years ago, I had what I thought was a great job working at a law firm. Um, I was about 23 years old, 24, I believe. I had 3 kids. I was a single mother. I was renting a nice condo in DC. I had a nice car. Everything was going great. Okay. I went to work every day. I bust my butt. I worked hard. I gave my all. I was the youngest person there. I was so excited. Um, I loved it. It was like my dream job. Okay. When I saw that offer letter, they had offered me almost $60,000 a year, and that was a lot of money to me, especially at my age. I was so excited. I went there. I worked hard every day. One day we had a big luncheon, and I was having the time of my life there. Like I was, talking to all of the lobbyists there and networking, and I just saw myself growing there. I wanted to be there. I remember when they interviewed me, they told me that they were looking for someone who wanted to grow there, and they wanted someone who was looking for longevity, and that was me. That's what I wanted. That was going to be my home. Okay, we had a big luncheon, and right after everyone finished eating, and we were, drinking our sparkling cider and everything else. And one of the partners got up and he said, "Excuse me, everyone. I have a speech to make. I want to make an announcement." And shoot, I thought I was going to get a promotion. Um, he stood up and he said, "Unfortunately, I have to let everyone know that within the next few days, we're going to be making a lot of changes around here." And with that being said, that a lot of people are going to be saying goodbyes. And I was looking around, and I was like, oh, somebody, one of these old people must be retiring or something. You know, something must be going on. They must did their due diligence and now they're moving on to better things. Nope. He told me that the firm was downsizing and that there would be no more support staff. I had only been there 3 months. Like I said, I had went and got a nice condo. I had a new car. I had my children at home waiting for me. Um, I was hurt. They smiled all the way up to the time that to say goodbye. I went home. I didn't know how to even look at my kids. I had to try to be strong for them, in addition to be strong for myself. I spent 2, 3 days in front of the computer applying for jobs, no callbacks, went and applied for unemployment. That was like $200 a week, $300 a week. I couldn't survive off of that, especially, not with the bills that I had. I always had in the back of my mind that I was going to start a cosmetic line. And I never really got around to it. But now I had a lot of time on my hands. I was just sitting at my computer and I started researching how to make makeup, how to build your brand, different packaging for different products, how to just network and, build your business. I was researching everything that came to mind. I got my tax ID number. I mean, I wasn't moving from that computer. from that day on, I sat at my table and I told myself, I said, I will never ever from this day on give someone else 100% control over my income. And I called my mother and I was like, Mom, I just lost my job. She's like, what? She's like, I thought everyone liked you and I thought you worked hard, and I did. My mother was like, well, keep applying for jobs. And I mean, I was hurt. I got on the internet, I started researching making makeup. Within 3 days, I was making cosmetics in my kitchen, at my table. I then started making handmade candles. For you all that know me, I probably sold you a few. I was reaching out to people asking if I could vend at their events, if I could set a table up at their party, whatever it was. I wasn't going to give up. I was going to be there. I decided to name my product line after my daughter. I ran with it. I stepped out. I just did whatever I could possibly think of. And I said that I refused to quit. I refused to give up. And out of nowhere, my business began to grow. People were calling me to place orders. I had women who loved my product. I had people that just saw my ambition and saw me trying, and they said, you know what, I'm going to support you. People were calling me for orders for the candles. I had men reaching out to me. I was shocked. Totally shocked. I say that to say, if I would have never lost that job, and I would have never said, I don't care what it is that I have to do, I'm going to sell this product. I'm going to get this product out here, and I'm going to give it my all. I would never have gotten to and where, like, I would have never have accomplished half of the things that I accomplished in that business. I mean, I remember I had people literally laughing at me. They were like, this girl's crazy. She's selling makeup. She's making candles. She's lost her mind. Most of them are still at their 9 to 5s today. That's totally fine. Let me say this. I say this to say, I feared starting my business so long before I actually stepped out on faith and did it. Okay? And I'm thankful that I did lose that job, because I would have never had the courage to start my business if I would have continued working for someone else. 100% of my time to someone else. Let me tell you about fear. Fear will block what's in store for you. Okay? I have a lot of women that call me on a daily basis and they want to start their businesses, or they want to partner with me as a business. But the first thing they say is, I'm scared. What if it doesn't work? I don't know if I'm ready. How are you not ready to build your empire? Get ready. Get excited. Get amped up. Like, this is an opportunity of a lifetime. Get excited and take control of your destiny. Stop making excuses. You're not ready. Why are you putting your dreams on hold? How can you fear starting your own business, but you're confident in someone else signing your paycheck every 2 weeks? I don't understand that. How do you fare pursuing your business, but you're comfortable building someone else's business every single day? Every day that you go into that office or you sit in that queue, you're building someone else's business. You're helping someone else grow their business, grow their organization. And how much time are you investing in your own business? That's what I don't understand. How much time are you investing in your own business? Do the math. Let me share something with you all. I've been at my job for about 2 years now, okay? In the last 3 months, I've doubled my income that I was making at my job in my business, okay? I'm still making the same salary at my job that I was making when I started 2 years ago. In the last 3 months, my business has doubled my job's salary. Let me say that one more time. I've been at my job for 2 years and I'm still making the same money that I was making when I started. In the last 3 months, my business income has doubled my job's salary. This is what can happen when you eat, breathe, and live what your dream is, okay? You can do this. If you believe that you want to make a change and you give it your all, I don't even say, you don't even have to give it your all. I say if you give 4 hours a day or 2 hours a day to something that you really want to make happen and you're dedicated to, it's no way that business can fail. But I can't guarantee you that if you go to that job for 8 hours a day, I can't guarantee that they're going to promote you. What I can't guarantee you is that if someone applies for your job and they're willing to do everything you're doing and more for half of what you're making, I can't guarantee you that your job won't let you go and give it to them because it's a better financial opportunity for them, or it's more cost efficient, or it just isn't working out. If they let you go tomorrow, what are you going to do? I mean, I could never ever, since that one day, since that has ever happened to me, I have never and I will never put my only source of income in anyone else's hands. I'm going to control what I'm going to make on a daily basis. I encourage you to do the same thing. Step out on faith. Stop making excuses, okay? The women who do business with me, they know. I don't tolerate excuses. I don't want to hear excuses. You know why? Because if I pollute my mind with those things, they can cloud my vision. I have no tolerance for excuses. You know why? Because I had 4 kids, a job, 2 businesses, a husband, a social life, a relationship with God, all those things. If I can make time to focus on my business and make my business happen, then you can too. Step out on faith. Stop procrastinating. Let the doubts go. How long are you going to put your business on hold? Are you going to wait for someone else to start your business and make millions of dollars off of it? And then you realize, wow, that was my idea. Don't wait any longer. Okay? All right? For all of the ladies who are reaching out to me on a daily basis, the time is now. Get wealthy. Stop putting your future on hold. Stop putting your financial success in the hands of a job. Create your own success. Take control of your destiny and you set your financial goals and you execute them and you make them happen. Okay? No more excuses, no more procrastination, no more fear. If you have questions, if you have concerns, if you want to build your business and you need that extra push, if you want to start business coaching, if you want to partner with me as a business, whatever it is that you want to do, reach out to me, okay? As you all know, I have my consulting company in marketing and business building and just so many other things that we're offering entrepreneurs. I love to help women, especially young mothers, because I was a young mother as well. Email me, info@makemoneywithronnieb.com. It's info@makemoneywithronnieb.com. Make changes. Kick the fear. Get your confidence up. Get away from people who aren't business minded. Surround yourself with women who want what you want as bad as you want it. Stay away from the people who don't believe in you. Let's get you around people who believe that working for yourself is the best way to work. People who believe that they're going to be retired before they're 30. Those are the type of women that I surround myself with. I encourage you to do the same. Not people that sit around and listen to your dreams and laugh behind your back or doubt you behind your back. Get around some positive, business-minded women. Okay? So my pointers today were just procrastination. Don't continue to procrastinate. It'll block your blessings and what's in store for you. Fear. Sometimes you have to cut fear and step out on faith. Doubt. Don't doubt your dreams. Don't doubt your goals. Doubt that job. Doubt that they'll give you that raise that you deserve. Doubt that you're really making what you should be. Okay? Thank you for taking the time to just check out this video, and I hope that it helps someone today say, okay, it's time for me to just make it happen. It's time for me to stop putting it on hold. It's time for me to take control and do what I've always been wanting to do. No more stalling. No more, prolonging. Make that change today. I wish you the best in your success.